All right. Hi, everyone. I'm Leanne Caruso, and I recently took on a position with AC Inc. as the VP of Marketing. And I am super excited to join this team because they have some really amazing stuff going on. Once I kind of dug deep, I realized they've got some pretty incredible initiatives that are happening. And it's really interesting to see it come to life from Angela's vision. So I brought the whole team together because we want to tell you about a really big announcement. Excuse me. We've got Angela Cote, who's CEO, Stephanie Benzie, Field Support Advisor, and Jennifer Brannon, the VP of Ops. All right. So Angela, go ahead and tell us, what is this big announcement you guys have at AC Inc.?
Okay, well, I'm bursting with excitement. This has been so fun. We are launching the Academy for field support teams. And so this has always been something that I could see that we needed in franchising. And I experienced as a field coach myself, trying to figure out, how to get my coaching and training. And there certainly wasn't anything like this back then. And then as a franchisee, I got to feel the effect of, people that were in the field trying to support me, but you could tell that they needed more coaching and training to really understand the role. So I'm stoked about the fact that we now have something tangible. We have courses. I won't tell all about it, but it's an academy for people in the field. And this is something that I never really, I didn't know how to make it happen. And it's just been so incredible to have this team, not only the people that you're seeing here, but the whole team come together and put this together and be able to launch it for the franchise industry.
That's awesome. It's so exciting. All right, Jennifer, can you tell us more about what the Academy is?
Absolutely. So, like Angela said, there's been nothing out there for field coaches, and nothing out there also for franchisors to know who they can bring onto their team that has been through any kind of proper training, and in order to best support the franchisees. So, what we've done is we have put together this academy, which is built into 3 different phases of accreditation. So we've got level 1, level 2, and level 3, or level 100, 200, and 300, which is there's a base line of courses that we want to offer to field coaches that is going to really give them the foundation of what it means to be a field coach and some of those basic skills. And then as they go through and get their certification for level 100 and go to level 200, we'll build up on those different types of courses to give them even more skills. And then going through to level 300 is really going to be about taking them to that next level. And if we can get field coaches through the entire program, then we can put their, give them a certificate so franchisors can know, hey, this person's been through some really solid field coaching in all kinds of different areas, whether it be just how to structure a coaching session, to emotional and social intelligence, to how to coach your franchisees on community marketing and empowering them and getting them to buy in and motivating and all kinds of different things like that. So we are going to be running courses, many times throughout the year, and just more and more as we go through time with this program. So it's really, really exciting what we've built and we have to offer.
It's so exciting. It's so robust too, and really thoughtful and detailed, and something that we're definitely missing in franchising. Stephanie, I know that we recently just finished an online course, our first one that we launched, and it was super successful. So can you tell us more about it and how that went?
Yeah, absolutely. So the first course we launched was our longest. It is the longest in the whole certification process. It's a 6-weekly session course. And so as Jen said, it's the foundation for certification. It's really give them the baseline before we start to build on all of those skills and all of those just areas of specialties and expertise that franchise field coaches or field coaches need to have, right? And we found helpful. It's a workshop style, which is really great because it's not just sitting there and getting lectured at. You are participating. There's lots of conversation. There's lots of feedback, discussion, and live case studies, not ones that are, out there. We are pulling live information, which is really fun to talk about that and really dig deep together, which is really exciting. What was also really exciting was blowing our expectations out of the water. Because I remember our BHAG, our big, hairy, audacious goal with this was 25. And we were so excited to do that. And we had expectations 10 to 15, right? You got to keep it level so you don't get too off if it doesn't hit. We were at 25 within days and just smacked in the face, we knew it needed to be there, but it was just that validation. It was so cool to see so many people. And we ended up at 54 total. So that was just amazing to know immediately that there's 54 people in this field that are like, yes, give me more. And so exciting to know that there's more out there. We've had tons of positive feedback too from everybody, which has been really cool. And not only about the content, right, that we're providing and the interaction levels and these live case studies, but the tools that they're getting too, right? And then learning from one another and being able to teach and then pull from one another. It's just so cool to see all of those different levels kind of come into play. And that's where we get so much from. So it's just been really exciting to see it launch this way, to see all the interaction and the discussion and excitement. And yeah, it's been a really great first run. So we're excited.
That's really exciting, especially since we got such great feedback and such a good high level of numbers joining for the very first one. So as this spreads throughout the franchise industry, this hopes to continue to grow and grow. So Angela, who is the Academy for specifically?
Yeah, good question. The Academy is for anybody that wants to learn more about how to support franchisees, but ideally for the people in the field, like we call them field coaches or your FBCs or whatever your brand calls them. And just to clarify, they don't have to take the whole certification. So people can come in and pick and choose the courses that make the most sense to them, that, you know, areas that they need some skill brush up or new learning from. So, but yeah, anybody who's really trying to understand how to better coach franchisees to help them be more profitable and unlock that hidden profitability overall in the system.
That's amazing. All right, Jennifer, what does this certification mean for field coaches?
I think it's going to be a game changer. Again, just because there's been nothing out there. Quite often we see field coaches are brought from brand to brand because of their experience in the role, but there's very little actual training that's based on best practice. And so that's what we're offering. So I think this is going to take things to the next level. Our goal is to see field coaches in the future with their certification from the Academy so that franchisors can bring people on or can train their staff and be able to say, yep, my field coaches are level 3 certified with the Academy, that kind of thing. So I think it's just an absolute game changer for the franchisors, for the field coaches, and most importantly for franchisees, because they are going to be the ones that are going to get the benefit of all of this the most.
Awesome. And because I'm totally going round robin, Stephanie, where can you find more information about the Academy and when is the next class?
You can find more information in a few places. Best is fieldcoachexperts.com. You can also find some information on LinkedIn, on the AC Inc. page, throughout our team's post, but Field Coach Experts is the quickest way to get that information. Our next course is coming up soon. It's a standard 3-week course, so just 3 sessions, not the 6, and it's all on effective communication. That one starts November 7th at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Awesome. And I know that AC Inc. is going to be at a lot of events coming up in the fall. And so if you see any one of us around, please feel free to ask about the certification. I know Springboard and Emerging and FBR's Summit. So does anybody else have anything to add before we wrap up?
No, I just want to tell people to go be awesome.
Yeah.